All right, guys, we're up the street. We're at kind of a different location just because where I usually go, there was a ton of cars. So I can't do there. And since I'm on my lunch break right now, I didn't want to go too far from home. Just kind of getting a feel for it. So far, guys, truck feels good. Not going to do anything super crazy. That's kind of a full throttle blip. Let's try a little jump. What I want to see, guys, and hopefully I'm just going to kind of put in this video, is just to see kind of how it jumps, see if it's got enough kind of power and if it'll let me correct. So if I had to sum it up, guys, right now, how the 4S feels on this truck, it's zippy. Again, if you hit that jump just right, kind of be able to allow yourself a little bit of throttle when you hit the ramp, you're good to go. Feels good though. Thing when you don't have like big suspension and big tires and it just kind of comes down in chassis slaps, you do get that bounce. Oh, yeah. There's not a lot of like, you don't have a lot of pull-up, so you really got to hit the ramp just perfect. Okay, so that was nice, guys. That was pretty much no throttle input after I left. Nice. Okay, that was nothing wrong with that. Oh. Yeah. All right, guys, so this thing jumps pretty nice. I mean, it's a little, you got to kind of plan your jumps a little bit better. You can't just come up to the ramp and, you know, hit it and tweak everything in the air, but when you hit it nice, it goes pretty good. Yeah. Oh, guys, what? I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh, come on. All right, guys, so that was, for a second there, I actually thought I was pretty worried. I was worried, but all is good. The front of the body had gotten kind of pushed down. Yeah. You know, definitely not what this truck is made for. Especially coming down with those hard chassis slaps, guys. Not being able to like land, you know, on kind of a down angle, down ramp, whatever you want to say. But it's still crazy fun. Oh, geez. And that's what I was talking about, guys. There's just nothing there to get that front end up when you really need to correct. That's where something like a different set of tires or more power would come in. Let's plan this a little better this time. Oh, definitely likes to just always bounce on its side. And again, guys, I know for a lot of you, you're going to be telling me, hey, you're doing, this truck wasn't designed for that. But this is what I do, guys, with every truck. Okay, we are going to now just try a few kind of small jumps, see how it takes. I could adjust the ramp up maybe a little steeper just to see if that helps. You know what, guys, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna adjust the ramp. I'm gonna bring it up as steep as it goes and see what that does. All right, guys, ramp is up at its steepest angle. I just want to see what something like a small jump will be like with the truck. And then maybe a few not so bad ones. Just trying to get an idea. Again, when you don't have blistering power or tires, the correcting is difficult. All right, let's try a little bit of speed this time with the ramp up like that and see what happens. Oh. Okay, that's what happens. Definitely got to time that better. It definitely wants to go. Fine if you can just get off the throttle for the landing and then kind of hammer it like a split second after it lands. You can get it from doing that hop. Jeez. Again, guys, I know this is not what the truck is for. And it's not that it's not fun. A little better. Like, just, guys, I'm talking a split second before it lands, I'm letting off. Just so I'm not landing under power. I was kind of hoping I could maybe do a front flip there. I may have to start trying to do that with this truck. All right, so that didn't work. I'm definitely not a front flip guy. All right, last jump, guys, and then we're gonna just venture around with it for a bit. Well, that was kind of nice to end that way. You know what, guys, this is a truck that I think would do really well on something like 5S, because your overall speed's not bad. It would be nice to have that little bit of extra power for correcting and stuff like that. Come on. But yeah, 5S, guys, would be a sweet spot. Yeah. It will be fun to get out here, guys, with a couple of different sets of tires if I decide to trim the body. Because this truck definitely is a lot of fun. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh yeah. All right, guys. First run of the Arrma Mojave 4S. Should have front flip it. You really have to just time that, like, lifting of the ramp perfect. If you can get on the throttle before you leave, you're good. If you don't, it's not so good. It's the only, I don't know, it's the only thing that works with this truck. It does handle really nice. I'll say that much. Like, you can really rip on it. Full throttle, guys, and it's just going right into a fence. Full throttle again. Whew. Okay. Oh, guys, this thing's a little blast. I mean, again, I could use it to be faster, and I'm gonna do something, not right away, but at some point, because oh, LVC, guys. Well, you know what I always say, if my truck hits LVC, I had a good time. Anyways, guys, we're gonna get it home on the bench, and I will give you, if I haven't already, because I think I pretty much have, but I will give you guys my first impressions of the Arrma Mojave 4S. All right, guys, when it comes to the jumping, well, yeah, you could see what happened today. It didn't really go well. However, to be fair to the truck, I did notice that the ramp, guys, when I was kind of packing it up at the end, it was really dirty. It was really wet, and it had a ton of grass on it, which meant that when the truck was hitting the ramp, so when I get to the ramp, as soon as I hit the ramp, that's usually when I'll do my full throttle blip so that I can kind of kick the truck up when I leave the ramp, especially with something like this where I know there's not a lot of control in the air. And I think what happened many times was if the truck spun on the ramp, it wouldn't get that wicked kick that I want, and then I would get the front end kind of falling down. And it was really hard to recover from that. You pretty much couldn't. There wasn't enough power. There's not enough weight in the tires to really throw this truck around. So for now, I will say I'm gonna wait, guys, till I can get out and run this truck when it's a little bit drier and hopefully be able to hook up on the ramp better. Do I think it's going to be some fantastic jumping truck? No, it's not. It just lacks in the power and it lacks in the tires. Now, quickly, guys, to go into the power, yeah, it works and it runs. And when you get going, it's sort of got this kind of weird like mid-range sort of boost thing that goes on. But I'm definitely, guys, going to be changing that at some point, like 100%, whether it's dropping in a Max 8 and trying 5S on the stock motor, or just doing a complete, like a Arrma 150 with a 2050 kV motor or something like that. I don't know, but it is going to get a bump. I'm not looking to build a 6S truck, but either trying to get the 4S more powerful and faster, or gearing it up a little bit because I'm running a better quality ESC and maybe a motor, or even just running it on 5S. I do, guys, have this guy right here. I've shown it before. If I can get it out of here. This guy. It's a 5,000 milliamp 5S pack. And I ran it in my Max when I had that. I also ran it in my Corelli Skeeter when I changed out the ESC motor of that truck. So that, I think, is probably where this truck is going. I'd like to try to do like a 5S truck. I think it would give you that little bit of extra power that you need without stressing out everything, but it would just give you that little bit of reserve power. Now, the one thing, guys, I definitely want to talk about that is very, very positive with the truck is the handling of it. It drives very, very nice, like super nice. You can see when I'm ripping across the grass, there's times where I'm full throttle there and it's just gliding across. And that's like a really, guys, messy kind of field. It's really, really bumpy and a lot of like divots and stuff like that in it. And it just hugs the ground. There's like maybe once or twice it sort of kicks up. One time it almost like bunny hops and it stays vertical, it comes right back down. That is where the suspension is amazing. And I'm kind of bringing that, guys, to your attention because when I unboxed it, I had sort of kind of made fun of the shocks and the amount of preload spacers that were in the rear and stuff like that. And I kind of commented that maybe they should have used a stiffer spring. However, after driving it today and seeing how it handles, I can see why they set it up this way, because it does a very, very good job the way it is right now. And I don't see myself, guys, changing it at all. I'm not going to be changing the oil, nothing. I'm going to leave it the way it is because it does do a really, really good job. And if you're buying this truck just to send it, yeah, it's probably not the truck you want to buy. You want to go, again, guys, just to an 8 scale Muggy. That's what they're for. That's what they do really, really well. Muggy, monster truck, whatever. That's what they do well. This thing will still jump. You'll still be able to have fun with it. But I found it, guys, more fun near the end of the video when I started just ripping it around, you know, trying to break it loose on the loose dirt there and stuff like that. That's when I started having more fun, seeing it rip across the field, kind of coming up that little bit of slope, getting a little bit of air. That's where the truck's strengths were. So again, guys, there's going to be lots coming with this truck, a lot of fun stuff I'm going to be doing. I'm at this point still not 100% on what I'm going to be doing with the ESC and motor, but it will be changing. Not in the next, 2 or 3 runs, but at some point, guys, I will get in there and swap it out for something. But guys, that's it. That's all. Stay tuned. There's going to be, like I just mentioned, lots of videos with this truck. And if you enjoyed this one, give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe and have a great day.